America is under siege. Very few Americans understand that our nation is already involved in a civil war. Are you fully aware of the clear and present dangers facing America? Do you understand that globalism is really nothing less than international socialism? Do you understand that the international socialists see America as one of the greatest obstacles to their self-described New World Order, and thus America must be fundamentally transformed?
It's a real possibility that we lose this republic.
We are either going to bring back the rule of law, get the immigration thing under control, and recognize that we have an emergent, new power to challenge us on the global scene, perhaps in the form of communist China, or we're going to go the way of Europe and the long, slow, whimpering death.
The question is, what are we to do? First, it is imperative that Americans understand the clear and present dangers facing America. Unless we know and understand and name the threats facing our very existence as a free people, we cannot confront and eliminate these threats. We, the American people, must understand the worldviews from which these threats are emanating. And then we must understand the one and only worldview that can defeat our national enemies. I'm referring to the one worldview upon which our constitutional republic was built, and thus it is hated by America's enemies. It is our Judeo-Christian heritage and worldview as embodied in the Declaration of Independence and our United States Constitution that has propagated and preserved America's freedom of speech, freedom of religion, private property rights, free market system, the right to keep and bear arms, and all the other liberties that we cherish as a free people. Make no mistake about it, America is under siege, and we who love freedom are engaged in a struggle for whether or not our nation will remain free or become one more nation discarded on the ash heap of world history by the ravages of Marxism and its convenient ally of Islam. Putin has really been quite bright. If he was bombing Syria to get the immigrants up and moving, move them into Europe, from Europe, the United Nations, which is dominated by the Marxists and the Islamists, pick up this program and then flood them into the US with lots of money, and Obama being sensitive toward ideas of socialism and Islam. I mean, this is a strategy that seems to be used as a Trojan horse for destroying our capitalist system, redistribution of wealth through these social programs, as we've been talking, and then to de-Christianize the West and to use the Islamists as the junkyard dogs of the globalists and the Marxists to destroy the West and Western values and Christianity. Would you agree?
Absolutely. Putin, I think, without any doubt, is a key player in this whole agenda for a new world order, in de-Christianizing and breaking down Western civilization.
Hour one of Siege, the documovie, begins right now.
This is a Brannon, Howse and WVW Broadcast Network documovie, Siege, the clear and present dangers pushing America to the brink of a Marxist Islamic revolution, civil war, World War III, and globalism. And now, here is your host, Brannon Howse.
In 1933, John Dewey, the father of America's progressive educational system, brought the Frankfurt School to America. I have been warning about the Frankfurt School since the 1990s in my conferences and in my 2009 book, Grave Influence. Yet, most Americans are still unaware of this band of Marxists that came to America. As our documovie has revealed thus far, the cultural Marxists of the Frankfurt School openly stated that they were going to use education and media to carry out their Marxist revolution in America. I have spent thousands of hours producing this documentary, Siege, as well as my last documentary, Sabotage. In fact, you can watch the first hour of Sabotage for free at sabotagethemovie.com. It too is a 6-hour documentary. Why have I spent thousands of hours producing the documovie Sabotage and this one, Siege? Because I too am committed to using education and media, but I use it to oppose the cultural Marxist revolution that's being attempted in America right now. Will you also join me in using education and media and an informed patriotism to defend America by distributing this documentary, by showing it to your family and friends and to anyone who will watch? Thank you for using it as a tool by which together we can thwart the siege that is now upon America.